flag, sashing ceremony, and press presentation. Center, our official pasalubong center or partner, Mercy and Bongbongs, our official advertising partner, Abraham Media Group, MDY Advertising, and 3 Hopes, and Steel Art, our official radio partner, Love Radio and Easy Run, our official merchandise partner, Mangkas, our official hydration partner, O'Carry Sweat, our official bottled water, Nature Spring, our official water provider, Prime Water, our official tabulation partner, STI and NU Bacolod, our official paint partner, Davies, our official transportation provider, V-Wheels and Mecca J. Our Miss Bacolod MassKara is co-presented by Borough LASIK Center, our official venue for the sashing ceremony of Miss Bacolod MassKara, SM City Bacolod, our official hotel partner for Miss Bacolod MassKara, Northwest Inn, our official flower provider for Miss Bacolod MassKara, Flower Studio, and official internet provider for Miss Bacolod MassKara, Gina. Maraming salamat. Palakpakan po natin lahat, everybody. Katapos ang ginhambal rin sa stage, kung isa lamang ang ginkado rin sa tanan na Bacolod noon, katanan man nga naglakaw sa aton online. To all of our viewers and Bacolod noons here in Bacolod, all throughout the Philippines, and even worldwide, you may watch us and all the events happening here in MassKara sa aton official Facebook page. That's MassKara Festival 2025. And make every photo, make every video, and every post trending with our official hashtags. Hashtag MassKara Festival 2025, hashtag May Ugma sa MassKara, and hashtag MVM 2025. Earlier on stage, that was the first look of all 15 wonderful candidates. Kaupo ng atong pinakagwapang reigning queen, Princess Ella O'Nelia. Palakpakan po natin, everybody. And what made the opening even more amazing is the beautiful music behind it. And we would like to thank theme song written by Mr. Roger Bacosa of Musica Bacosa, arranged by Mr. Joseph Remoliero, and interpreted by Miss Reginald Navales Remoliero. Sila ang nagubra sa Miss Bacolod MassKara theme song. Palakpakan po natin, everybody. Thank you so much. And now to officially welcome all of you ladies and gentlemen in this most beautiful day in the City of Smiles, I welcome another dashing person on stage as well. Walang iba kundi ang our chairperson sa MVM pageant. Ladies and gentlemen, Carlos Durana. Palakpakan po natin.
Good afternoon, Bacolod City. Welcome to sashing and press presentation of Miss Bacolod MassKara. So today I would like to welcome also our Bacolod City Council, our partners, the Gugma Foundation, our City Mayor, Greg Sataya, our Vice Mayor, Calao Patuloya, and to all the Bacolodons, welcome to our press presentation and sashing ceremony. So, this year's theme, The Beauty That Smiles Within, reminds us that true beauty is more than what we see. So it shines from the heart, from kindness, and from confidence that inspires others. And this afternoon, we have 15 lovely candidates who will carry the very spirit. So each one of them is ready to show not only their charm and grace, but also their passion to represent the Bacolod smile. So we'd like also to give a big thank you to all our past queens, our forever MassKara sisters, who built a legacy that continues to inspire the young women standing here today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the start of this exciting journey. And once again, welcome to Miss Bacolod MassKara sashing ceremony and press presentation, where beauty shines, smiles never fade, and Bacolod's spirit lives on. Thank you.
Maraming salamat once more, Miss Bacolod MassKara Chairperson Carlos Durana. And I hope you're ready, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, I would just love to acknowledge that we are so happy and lucky that we're being joined today by Councilor Isin Salanga. Maraming salamat. And Councilor M.M., thank you so much as well. Councilor Boomer Bais, thank you for being here today. Thank you so much. And to all Bacolodons once more, para ining event sa atong natanan, kay man, maghahanda na kita sa madamong pagit nga guwapa na sorpresa on stage. questions na sang-ayon sa character and sa profile sa tagsa ka kandidata. So let's see and hear their answers shortly. Now, at the end of the day, 2 awards will be given by our friends from the media, Legacy Media Award and Digital Media Award. So good luck, ladies. Now, the question is, who is gonna capture the hearts of our friends from the media? We are ready to welcome our 15 candidates. And let's start off with the first, Miss Bacolod MassKara, number 1, Kay Luzuriaga.
Every time I pass by San Sebastian Cathedral, I'm reminded that I'm home. I remember coming here as a child, holding my parents' hands during Sunday Mass, and hearing magic whenever the church bell rings. As I grew older, this place became more than a church. It became a refuge. Whenever I was unsure or overwhelmed, I'd come here to sit in silence. A reminder to slow down, breathe, and to trust. For me, the San Sebastian Cathedral will always be more than stone and history. It is where my story as a Bacoleña began, and where I always find my way back to who I truly am.
I am Kay Luzuriaga, your Miss Bacolod MassKara, number 1. Miss Bacolod MassKara, number 1 is Kay Luzuriaga. She will be officially sassed by counselors Anne and Isa Sananga.
As a child, I've always preferred the quiet of my room until my tita, who was still my tito's girlfriend at the time, brought me around various places in Bacolod, including Baywalk. Back then, it was simple and serene, a place where I felt comfortable being outside. We took cheesy photos by Marvel posters, and that day became one of my favorite childhood memories. It showed me that Bacolod isn't just a bustling city. It's a home where even someone shy like me could belong. Today, with my tita still by my side, who is now happily married to my tito, I have learned to love exploring the city of smiles, and I owe it all to her.
I am Justin Nationalis, your Miss Bacolod MassKara, number 2. Miss Bacolod MassKara, number 2 is Justin Nationalis. She will be officially sassed by Counselor Isa Esnaga and Counselor Anna.
At the heart of Bacolod stands the Bacolod City Public Plaza, a place where music once filled the air, where culture and resilience continue to live. For many, it's a landmark. For me, it's where I first understood what it means to be a Bacoleña. Growing up, I saw vendors working tirelessly, students chasing their dreams, and families finding joy in the simple moments here. Their stories shape me, teaching me that Bacolodons never give up. No matter the struggle, the spirit of resilience runs deep in every single one of us. Today, as I stand as a candidate for Miss Bacolod MassKara, I carry those same lessons of passion, courage, and hope, values that make us who we are, and that I will always be proud to embody.
Faith Marie Doranala, your Miss Bacolod MassKara, number 3.
that holds a special part of my story, the marketplace. For many, it's simply where people gather, shop, and dine. But in my books, it was once my stage. As a young singer, I would take gigs here, pouring my heart into every song, not just to share my passion for music, but to earn a little extra to support myself. Those nights taught me resilience, humility, and the value of hard work. This is where I learned that dreams demand both talent and perseverance. Now, as a candidate for Miss Bacolod MassKara, I carry with me the same dedication and spirit that once guided me through every note I sang.
Ashley Bernadette B. Atlas, your Miss Bacolod MassKara, number 4. Miss Bacolod MassKara number 4 is Ashley Bernadette de Assis. She will be officially sashed by Councilor Homer Baez and Councilor F.
From the tasty soup to the core of the memory, Tansi has always been a meaningful dish to me. My late father introduced me to this dish, and we would visit every Tansi house in Bacolod to try them together. When he passed, its flavor turned bitter, marked by sorrow and loss. But in time, I found strength in what remained. My mother, my siblings, and the people who love me deeply. I learned to stand tall, to embrace courage, and to move toward my future with hope. Slowly, as I rekindled my love for food, my passion for pageantry, and my joy in living, Tansi began to taste different once again. This time of healing, growth, and love.
Your Miss Bacolod MassKara number 5. Miss Bacolod MassKara number 5 is Jeremy Bassino. She will be officially sashed by Councilor Ismael Sanaga and Councilor Homer Baez. Thank you so much, councilors. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome back our first 5 candidates for Miss Bacolod MassKara. Palakpakan po natin sila lahat, everybody. And here goes our press presentation portion. As I mentioned earlier, ang tagsa ko tumambog na akong igahatag sa kada nga kandidata, nagahalin sa ating mga friends from the media and our Negrense vloggers. Hi, ladies. I hope you're doing well. Let me begin with our first candidate today. Candidate number 1, Kay Luzuriaga. Hi, darling. Hi, Kay. All right, you featured the San Sebastian Cathedral in your VTR. And recently, sa Barangay 27, there was a fire that broke out, right? So, if you had any prayer for the victims of this fire, what prayer would it be?
A lot of people are affected with the fire that broke in Barangay 27, and my only prayer is that they would surrender everything to the Lord, and then they have the courage and faith to trust that everything happens for a reason, and of course, be rooted in faith as what Bacoleña is.
Rooted in faith. Thank you so much, Kay. Now, the real question comes next. Are you ready?
Yes, I
Your
am.
question is coming from Philippine news agency, Nanette Guadalquivir. Thank you so much, Ms. Nanette. And your question goes this way. As an advocate for community health, what do you think is the biggest health issue young women face today? And how would you, as a Miss Bacolod MassKara candidate, raise awareness and help create real solutions? Okay.
As a Miss Bacolod MassKara candidate, I think the biggest health it can help. We can help young women with their problems by one talk, and then of course with a medical mission. Because in Bacolod, I think every smile that we wear can uplift many, and we carry joy even in struggles. And one city can unite, and of course, with one heart, we can keep us stronger. That's all. Thank you.
Candidate number one, everybody, Kay Luzuriaga. Thank you so much, Kay. Now we head on to candidate number two, Justine Nacionales. Hi, Justine. And Justine, you have a degree in operations management.
Yes, that's
Is
true.
there a thing in your life that you cannot manage?
Well, there are a lot of things, but of course, we try our best.
Yeah, we have to try our best. Thank you so much, Justine. But the question goes this way. Are you ready? Coming from one of our Bacolod bloggers, Miss Sigrid says, your question is, it's also flash on screen, as an advocate for fair trade, how would you use social media to highlight the struggles of Filipino farmers, and what concrete steps have you taken to support them?
You know, I want to share. Negros Occidental is actually a sugar bowl of the Philippines. But one time I read in a news article that some sugarcane farmers can't actually afford sugar, and that's actually very sad. So, knowing that, I wanted to push this advocacy. I wanted to support farmers because they are the ones who sustain a healthy community, even our society. I want them to be acknowledged in social media by presenting them, by knowing their hard work, because I know that we Filipinos are very capable of change. And we are always one day ahead of a better future and a better Bacolod City. Thank you.
Candidate number two, Justine Nacionales. Thank you so much. We head on to candidate number three, Faith Marie Goronila. Hi, Faith.
Hello, Miss Danny.
And you, Faith, have featured the Bacolod Public Plaza. Do you have a certain memory, a favorite memory of the Bacolod Public Plaza? What is it?
My favorite memories in Bacolod City Plaza is that moving around there, it feels like a full of love, happiness, and fun.
I can relate to that. I've been there too. Okay, and your question is coming from Ed Hoven, president of the Negrense Vloggers and content creator of Bacolod Lifestyle. Your question goes this way. Bacolodons love the sea for family picnics, gatherings, and leisure. As someone who champions marine conservation, how would you inspire the community to keep enjoying these moments while also protecting and preserving our coastal environment?
Thank you. We Bacoloders, we should have simple seminars for them that locals will have enough knowledge, for them that we can promote the PPP or protect, preserve, and develop. Because if we implement that, we can attract more investors to invest, more tourists to come, and above all, we can have our locals to make this super city a progressive one. Thank you.
Candidate number three, Faith Marie Coronila. Thank you so much. We head on to candidate number four, Ashley Bernadette the Assis. Hi, Ashley. And Ashley, as I heard, is a singer. Ashley, if you were to sing a song for Bacolod City, what would it be, darling?
That would be unique.
Oh, I mean, maybe a few lines, a line or two. Surprise! Okay, but at least we know that that's a song. But get ready with your question. It's coming from Mr. Mark Salanga, president of the Negros Press Club. As a tourism student and mental health advocate, how would you use the MassKara Festival, known for its smiles, to raise awareness about the struggles people may be hiding behind them?
As a tourism student of STI West Negros University and also an advocate of mental health awareness, I experienced discrimination, being compared to, and even received bad comments from social media. This is one of the circumstances that the society has been imprisoning us for many years, and this also may lead to distract, or this also lead to destroy the confidence and the self-esteem of many of people. But despite all the negative comment that the society or the people has ever made about me, I use it as a fuel for my burning desire to serve and to be the voice of people who experience the same situation as me. And I am a
Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 4, Ashley Advocacies. And finally, candidate number 5, Jeremy Pacino. Hi, Jeremy.
Maddie,
You gotta stand up so I can see you eye to eye. All right, darling. We talked about your loss and how you integrated the fancy with it. How did you move forward with this loss?
I moved forward with this loss by just looking at my mom, my dreams, and my siblings, and of course the people who love me. It is because I know that everything happens for a reason, and that loss is something I hold on to continue with my dreams to speak in front of you. Thank you.
And that's why you were wiping your tears from backstage as I saw you earlier. But here is your question, darling. Get ready. Coming from Cesar Julito, reporter and writer from Watchman Daily Journal. As an athlete and advocate for teenage pregnancy prevention, how would you use the values of discipline and determination to inspire the youth to make responsible choices for their future?
By using my platform to stand here and speak for my very advocacy, which is the teen pregnancy prevention. Imagine if the family, the very foundation of our society, or the parents are not ready yet to have children. How can we have a better future? So as an aspiring educator, I urge everyone to help me and let us all unite towards disciplining our children for us to have a better community and the future. Thank you so much.
Candidate number 5, Jeremy Pacino. And there goes our first batch of candidates. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, magdamong salamat. And we will see more of you later on. Thank you so much, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned, that was just batch number 1 out of 3. And we are also ready to meet the other ladies from the other batches. So why not continue with candidate number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Bacolod MassKara number 6, Janabea Depana.
Bacolod City, more than just a city of smiles, is also a city of stories shared over coffee. Our cafes and where people come together, whether it's to laugh, to dream, or simply to take a pause from life. And personally, I love going to cafes whether I feel the need to spend time with myself or the people dear to me. For me, every cup shared with my friends is a reminder that connection is what gives life its flavor. And just like coffee, I need to bring warmth, energy, and togetherness in my journey as I vie for the Miss Bacolod MassKara crown.
Your Miss Bacolod MassKara number 6. Miss Bacolod MassKara number 6 is Janabea Depana. She will be officially sashed by Mr. Juan Escalon and Mr. Carlos Durana Jr.
Pasalubong has always been a delight for locals and visitors alike. Among them, Iyaya stands has always been a staple Bacolod delicacy. For me, it is more than just a sweet treat. It's comfort, culture, and tastes like home. Its simple yet rich flavor mirrors the Bacolodnon spirit. Sweets in our smiles, strong in our struggles, and joyful in our hearts. Much like Piyaya, I may appear gentle and simple, but within me is a story of resilience and determination. And in my journey to the crown, I am carrying with me the pride and spirit of a true Bacoleña that I hope will leave a lasting legacy, just like our sweet Piyaya. I am Amy Maylu, your Miss Bacolod MassKara number 7.
Miss Bacolod MassKara number 7 is Aina Meilu. She will be officially sashed by Mr. Rodney
to rise with courage and embrace life with optimism. To me, it is not just a tradition, but a reflection of my identity as a proud Bacoleña. Facing battles with joy, inspiring others with positivity, and proving that a Bacolod smile can overcome anything.
Your Miss Bacolod MassKara number 8. Miss Bacolod MassKara number 8 is Daniela Chesta Giltendes. She will be officially sashed by Mr. Rodney Escalon and Mr. Carlos Turana Jr.
Bacolod is special to me because it holds so many childhood memories of weekends spent with my family, laughing as we fed the fish and played at the park. Those simple joys shape who I am today. Now, at 19, I return not as a little girl I once was, but as a young woman chasing her dream of becoming Miss Bacolod MassKara. This place reminds me how fleeting time is, and how every moment can turn into a memory worth treasuring. It keeps me grounded, reminds me of hope, of love, and where my journey began.
I am Sophia K. Isaragasa, your Miss Bacolod MassKara number 9.
Miss Bacolod MassKara number 9 is Sophia K. Zaragoza. She will be officially sashed by Mr. Rodney Escalon and Mr. Carlos Turana Jr.
A dish that will always taste like home for every Bacolod is, of course, chicken inasal. Growing up, it was always on our table, whether for milestones with my family or simple dinners after long days of school and training. Now, as I join Miss Bacolod MassKara 2025, I carry the same spirit this dish represents: warmth, hard work, and the strength to push through challenges. As I press on this journey, just like chicken inasal feeds both body and soul to embody the pride of every Bacolod known.
I am Mary Angelic Vega Bola Caballero, Miss Bacolod MassKara number 10.
Miss Bacolod MassKara number 10 is Mary Angelique Faye Caballero. She will be officially sashed by Mr. Carlos Solano Jr. and Mr. Rodney Escalon. Thank you so much, dear presenters. And now we welcome back candidates number 6 to 10. Welcome back, ladies. Our second batch of candidates, everyone. And still tossing the same questions from our friends from the media and aggressive bloggers. Hi, ladies. Good luck. And I know you're going to be doing this really, really well. Okay, let's begin with candidate number 6, Janabea Diapana. Okay, Janabea, can you tell us how do you spend your quality time other than going to cafes?
Ooh, I love the question. I spend my quality time with my friends and with my family. I really like spending my time with them. We're like eating in chicken inasal and roaming around here in Bacolod City.
Yeah, eating and roaming around, that's our thing. Okay, now we go to your final question. It's coming from Carla Pineda from Tanya News and Features. And your question goes this way. As a multi-talented individual and an advocate for animal welfare, how can you use your creative platforms such as music, dance, and visual art to become a voice for those who cannot speak for themselves?
as a multi-talented individual, I joined here to use my voice for my advocacy, which is the animal welfare awareness. Because I believe every animal deserves a loving and caring environment. They deserve a world where they are loved and cared for. So my message, everyone, is to always love one another and also love the living beings, because we can turn cruelty into dignity and to make Bacolod City a true super city. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Candidate number 6, Chanadea Gapana. We head on to candidate number 7, Aina Meilu. Hi, Aina. All right. I hope your microphone is working. Can you say hi once more? Let's see. Can I hear you? Hi. Okay. Oh, there. Oh, it's on. Here you go. Happy to hear you. Hi, Aina. Okay. In your OBB, you were partnered with MassKara Queen 1997, Jonah Harder.
Yes.
Was she able to give you any tips when it comes to pageantry?
Actually, it was very amazing, and I was very amused when I see her because personality-wise, she's very shy as well. Actually, I was amazed that she took tourism as well, because aside from psychology, my first option is really tourism. However, when I enroll in Salle, no, I just want this course. I want psychology, and yeah, that's very much it. She just give me some tips to just be yourself, show what you have, what you got, and just smile all the time.
Oh, I love it. Smile all the time. We're going to use that today. And your question is coming from Mr. Mark L. Garcia, a reporter from Gigi Casanegros. Also flashed on screen. Many speak about mental health, but few turn words into action. How can you prove that your advocacy goes beyond statements? And why does mental health matter most in today's uncertain times?
Actually, way back in my Linay San Negros, I have already implemented some outreach programs in my communities and tapping some LGUs, non-government officials. I have reached the life of the children, and I have realized that by just simple acts, by just simple sharing your knowledge to them, it can really change their lives. You can inspire them, you can motivate them, that every time they see darkness, you can be the light in their lives. Also, we have here in Negros, not just in Negros, but here in Bacolod, the PAPSIG. We also have Mental Health Negros, which is an organization that could really help us in tapping or volunteering. And every time we have some activities, not just in school, but also outside in school, they help in organizing such as psychological first aid training. And I hope that this would be a reminder for everyone, for every Bacolodnon that here listening and watching, that by simple acts of kindness, compassion, we can build not just a community that's full of love and care, not just for the children, but also we can build a Bacolod City that is more safe and gentle for all. Thank you.
Candidate number 7, Aina Meilu. Thank you so much. And now candidate number 8, Daniela Cheska Hiltendes. Hi, Daniela.
Hello, Miss
Daniela, you have a very angelic face, and everyone, including me, would like to ask, what is your skincare routine?
Well, my skincare routine is very simple. It's from my dermatologist at the clinic. Hello, Doc. I'm here now with your work. Thank you.
All right, thank you for answering that question honestly. Now we go to your real question from DJ Robin Sienna from 105.5 Easy Rock Bacolod. Your question goes this way. As a young advocate for animal welfare, how can you use the Miss Bacolod MassKara platform to show that compassion for animals is deeply connected to compassion to people? And how can this help build a kinder and more united Bacolod community?
This advocacy goes beyond rights. It is a moral imperative that reflects the very core of our humanity and the people that we value. Let us all be reminded that animals they also have life. If we have unity within us, we can nurture a more progressive Bacolod where every creature, even how small it is being cared of. Let us be the beacon of change that even in simple acts we can create values that we instill here in Bacolod City, that we can protect every life. Because I always believe
that every life, no matter how small, it always matters. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 8, Daniela Jessica Hill-Tendez. Now we go to candidate number 9, Sofia K. Zaragoza. And this is not my first time reading this name. Again, we are here. Hi, this is your second time and this is not your first time. How do you feel?
Hi, Miss Daddy.
Hi.
I actually feel so nice that I was able to see you again.
Yeah?
So, right now, a lot of you might ask why I decided to join again, because I can. Why not? But kidding aside, I actually wanted to join Miss Bacolod MassKara again because I know that God didn't put such determination inside my heart for no reason at all. So here I am right now for the press presentation again and trying aiming for the crown once again, because I am a firm believer that you can always achieve your ultimate the second time around. Thank you so much.
Yeah, all right. But that's not the final question yet, darling. Now we go to your question coming from a dashing anchor from GMA Regional TV, One Western Visayas, who's actually right in front of you today, Mr. Adrian Prietos. And here is your question. You speak of oportunidad para sa kabataan, opportunities for the youth. In a world where automation and artificial intelligence are reshaping industries, how can you convince us that the Filipino youth will not be left behind, but instead rise as the heartbeat of progress?
In today's generation, I do believe that most of us are already using AI and of course social media. The machine may serve as something, but it can never replace the creativity and courage of Gugma. I'm so sorry.
It can never replace the creativity and courage of
May I
Gugma.
repeat my answer again?
Go ahead.
So, I believe that no Filipinos will be left behind with my advocacy, because I am a firm believer that the machine may calculate, but it can never replace the courage and creativity of Gugma, ang pagpalangga, the love that drives the young Bacolod youth. And in this year, 2025, I returned for the second time, not only to win the crown, but also to prove to everyone, including myself, that I have become stronger than ever. And it also reminded me that MassKara Festival is not all about the festivalities, but it also reminded us that the youths are the voice of the future. Thank you so much.
That was candidate number 9, Sofia K. Zaragoza. Thank you. And finally, candidate number 10, Mary Angelique Faye Caballero. Hi, darling.
Hello, Miss Danny.
You love performing arts and everything in between. Can you tell us a story of how you fell in love and how this passion created in the very first place?
Of course, Miss Danny. As many of my family and my friends know, I have been dancing for almost a decade, and it has truly become a big part of my heart and has molded me to become the woman that I am. Every time I'm on stage, every time I'm performing, I feel this surge of energy, the fire within me awakens, and I just go and perform, be myself. And I believe that it has really contributed in making me more confident in how I present myself.
All right, so the stage snow question, here is your question. Still again, from Mr. Adrian Prietos, anchor and correspondent of GMA Regional TV, One Western Visayas. If you had to choose between dance and a personal form of healing, or dance as a tool for cultural preservation, which would you prioritize and why? Do you think one can truly exist without the other?
If I had to choose between dance for personal healing or for cultural preservation, I would rather choose dance as a personal form of healing, because this is based on my personal experience, especially during the pandemic. I know everyone had a hard time, especially with work and mental health problems, and dancing has become one of my main outlets to express myself, to express my frustration, and has also helped me improve my mental health and both my physical health. But I truly believe that both can coexist, that one cannot exist without the other, because we also need dance for cultural representation. For example, our MassKara Festival, it is a representation of our culture, of our beauty here in Bacolod. It is our identity, not only to the national stage, but also internationally. Thank you.
That was candidate number 10, Mary Angelique Faye Caballero. Thank you so much to candidates 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Our second batch of candidates. Thank you, ladies. And we will see more of you later. Time to exhale, darlings. And we are ready and are headed to our final batch of candidates. And let's begin with Miss Bacolod MassKara, candidate number 11, Russian K. Kumanto.
As a Bacoleña, our city's progress is my pride. So I really look forward to the soon-to-rise Bacolod City Museum, a place that will honor our past while celebrating the culture that shapes who we are today. For me, it is more than a landmark. It is a symbol of growth, and like this museum, I am a work in progress. As I journey through Miss Bacolod MassKara, I embrace every unfinished part of myself, not as flaws, but as a proof of my progress and my strength. One day, I hope my story too will stand as a testament to the pride, resilience, and beauty of Bacolod.
I am Rasheen K. Kumanto, your Miss Bacolod MassKara number 11.
Miss Bacolod MassKara number 11 is Roshin K. Camanto. She will be officially staffed by Bacolod Foundation Board of Directors, Attorney Hannah Lea Cañoso de la Torre, and Mr. Edsel Prado.
Every time I have friends coming to visit Bacolod, I always make Art District a part of their itinerary. As an artist, it has always inspired me through its changing galleries, murals, and even strangers coming together through music. I always feel at home whenever I'm here, for it mirrors my passion, my expression, and the stories I long to share. For me, Art District is proof that creativity connects us. It's a sanctuary where Bacolodons share their stories and talents, reminding us, just like the MassKara Festival, that when art brings us together, there is always a reason to smile. Isabella Visitation Motrich, your Miss Bacolod MassKara number 12.
Miss Bacolod MassKara number 12 is Isabella Woodbridge. She will be officially staffed by Attorney Hannah Lea Cañoso de la Torres and Mr. Edsel Prado.
The downtown area of Bacolod has always been close to my heart. It is a place sprawling with Bacolodons who work tirelessly just to make ends meet, which never fails to remind me of my humble beginnings. My mom and my grandmother were once vendors, and I too experienced selling fish bowls and working at a coffee cart. These experiences are how I learned the value of hard work, persistence, and sacrifices. Those lessons now guide me in my journey as a Miss Bacolod MassKara candidate. I may pause or slow down, but like the hard-working people of downtown, I will always stand back up, ready to face whatever life
stares at me.
I am Alisa Jonyo, your Miss Bacolod MassKara number 13.
Miss Bacolod MassKara number 13 is Alisa Dionyo. She will be officially snatched by Mr. Chino Christopherson and Miss Christine Manas Velasquez.
They say you can't leave Bacolod without bringing home a keepsake, which is why when you step into any Bacolod souvenir shop, you'll feel the colors, the rhythm, and the pride of our people in every piece. Each creation is a celebration of who we are. Proof that Bacolañas turn talent into treasures that carry our spirit everywhere, just like these works of art. I want my journey as a Miss Bacolod MassKara candidate to showcase authenticity, creativity, and the joy of the City of Smiles, because I know that I have a story I'm proud to share with the world.
Jazzy Laguna, your Miss Bacolod MassKara number 14.
Miss Bacolod MassKara number 14 is Jazzy Laguna. She will be officially snatched by Mr. Ed Salgado and Miss Christine Manas Velasquez.
As someone who loves traveling, every step into heritage is more than a glimpse of the past. It is an encounter with the soul of who we are. In Bacolod, Yulos Park, the oldest house in the city, has been one of the most profound stops in my journey. Walking through its century-old walls feels like stepping into another time, where every corner whispers lessons of courage, dignity, and hope. The park is more than a landmark. It is a timeless symbol of Bacolod's identity. Just as Yulos Park continues to inspire generations, I too hope to inspire others to show that our heritage is not only a memory of the past, but the very foundation that turn our past into triumphs, our stories into legacies, and our dreams into a meaningful future.
I am Adeline Soberano Garcia, your Miss Bacolod MassKara number 15.
Miss Bacolod MassKara number 15 is Evelyn Garcia. She will be officially snatched by Mr. Ed Salgado and Mr. Chino Christopherson. Thank you so much to our dear presenters, and let's welcome back candidates number 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, our third batch of candidates. Hello, ladies! You all look so great, beautiful. So I'd love to begin with candidate number 11, Roshin K. Comanto. Hi, Roshin.
Hi, Miss Danny. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, in the VTR, you have mentioned that you are a work in progress. What are some things that you are thinking of improving before heading on to the big day, the coronation night?
Actually trying to improve my pasarela. Very important. because it's not only about presenting yourself, it's all about how you carry yourself, because that gives the impression of the people of how they look at you. It gives them whether that person or I could represent myself well or not. Second is Q&A. It is very important because it is a pathway for people and the audiences to know what kind of character does the candidate like me have. And most of all, I think it is also my personality and how I look towards the pageant. Because if I look at this pageant in a negative way, I won't learn anything from it. So I look at this pageant as something as a learning curve where I'd be able to learn a lot of things and learn more about myself, Miss Danny.
And let's practice that Q&A portion that you are asking for. Here we go. Your question is coming from Donna Garcia. She's also here today, a blogger from theblueink.com. Here is your question. Miss Bacolod MassKara gives you a voice that can reach far and wide. How would you use it to inspire and connect with Bacolodons from all walks of life while embodying the true spirit of the festival?
I believe with my advocacy, which is youth empowerment through education, I would like to tell you a short story. I have this best friend who struggled very hard because of the unprecedented situation that she had, where she will not be able to support herself. And knowing that I have a platform, I want to utilize it to make a change, not just for her, but for the people who also wants to take their chance. What happened to my best friend was in just a few hours, we were able to solve the problem that she has been carrying on for days and for weeks on end, which is actually surprising of how much the influence of pageants like Miss Bacolod MassKara could bring. It changes lives and it motivates and inspires more people to do the same. And I do believe that if we will be able to utilize our platform more, I as a person think that I want to be seen as someone who does not only represent the smiles of the people, but the one who is the reason behind their smiles. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Candidate number 11, Russian K. Pamanto. We head on to candidate number 12, Isabella Woodridge. Hi, Isabella.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Danny.
You are a digital artist, as I would call, and you're pretty good at what you do. Digital arts graduate. Good. Editing, making things look good.
Actually, I'm an animation graduate.
Animation graduate. Okay. So is there one thing that you would or would not change or edit with how you look?
I think I'm beautiful in my own way. I am proud. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I am just truly proud for who I am and standing here today. I hope everyone sees the same beauty that I do.
Lovely. Thank you, darling. Now we go to your question. Good luck, Isabella. And your question is coming from Mia May Francisco, reporter and newscaster from Bombo Radio Bacolod. Good luck. Your question goes this way. With your diverse talents in the arts, how would you use the Miss Bacolod MassKara platform to create sustainable projects that celebrate creativity while helping the community?
As a homegrown artist, I know that Bacolod has so many beautiful stories to share and wonderful talents. And I would like to use my voice as a Miss Bacolod MassKara to outsource talents from the Bacolod City and try to create or spearhead projects where we can use environmental tools such as paper mache and make creative uses out of it. I know right now that the MassKara Festival is doing so, and I hope that we get to create and explore that way more. And I know that we will do it really greatly and show the world, not just the Philippines, that Bacolod is filled with beautiful artists. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Candidate number 12, Isabella Woodridge.
Thank you so much.
Now we head on candidate number 13, Alisa Dionyo. Hi, Alisa.
Hello, Miss Danny. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And I saw, darling, from your VTR. My question is, what is a valuable lesson that you have learned na kasama mo yung sa pag-selling si mom mo and si lola mo? Any valuable lesson na nakuha mo from there?
Honestly, that would be to be resilient.
that even in the midst of adversity, you know how to uplift yourself as well as the people that you're surrounded with. And my mom is a very strong woman. I always get the energy from her, and with that, I am bringing it with Miss Bacolod MassKara, just like how I stand here today as someone who has a purpose. Thank you.
Lovely. And now we head on to your final question. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Your question is coming from Erwin Davidan, a Rappler and Happy Radio reporter. Here we go. With meow trending from Congressman Kiko Bazaga and corruption scandals in the news, as a young entrepreneur, how do you see the power of a playful word like meow in calling out something as serious as corruption?
The Philippines is currently facing a corruption, and that money that was corrupted is from the hard work, the perseverance, the blood, sweat, and tears of every Filipino people. That is why I encourage everyone that the only revenge that we could get is when we are voting. I would like to tell everyone that when we are voting, we need to know who we are voting for. We need to do some research, some facts, because our decisions will always define our future and the future of the next generation that's coming. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Candidate number 13, Alisa Dionyo. And now we head on to candidate number 14, Chazzy Laguna. Hi, Chazzy.
Hello, Miss Danny. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You are a marketing major. All right, here. Convince us all on why you should be Miss Bacolod MassKara in one tagline.
I should be Bacolod MassKara because I have a story that I carry worth to tell. Thank you.
Straight to the point. Thank you, Chazzy. Now here we go with your question. Good luck, darling. Your question is coming from Miss Dolly Yasa from the Daily Guardian. And here it goes. As a candidate for Miss Bacolod MassKara, how will you use your platform to raise awareness about the sacrifices of household providers, taking inspiration from your own brother's example?
I advocate for family breadwinners because I witnessed firsthand the sacrifices of my brother. He became a father figure to us at a young age. He provided for us financially. He became our support backbone emotionally and mentally. And I want to use this platform to raise an awareness for parents and future parents that they should make their child an investment. They should provide for their children. I want to break those walls that limit them. Instead, I want to open pathways that create for the better future. Because again, children are not an investment, they are our future.
Thank you so much, candidate number 14, Chazzy Laguna. And finally, candidate number 15, Evelyn Garcia. Hi.
Hi, Miss Danny.
Hi, dear. And you now are a graduate of Bachelor of Physical Education. My question is, what is the most important thing to be trained? Brains, beauty, or heart?
I believe those three can work together, because if one lacks, then we are not complete. Beauty is important as it is the first thing that people can see in us, and our brain is also important because it is how we communicate our thoughts and our feelings, and of course our body is important because in every healthy body we have a healthy mind. Thank you.
All right, but we are still about to head on to the final question. Good luck, dear. Your question is coming from 91.9 Love Radio Bacolod, Kyle Munoz. Your question goes this way. As someone who actively promotes body positivity and scoliosis awareness, how do you think pageants like Miss Bacolod MassKara can help shift societal standards of beauty and create more inclusive spaces for people with physical differences.
As an educator living with scoliosis, I've seen both sides of the mirror. From one that questions your strength because of your condition, to one that reflects resilience, confidence, and pride. And joining Miss Bacolod MassKara 2025 is an opportunity for me to share my story and also promote my advocacy. I anchor my goals to achieve and champion scoliosis awareness and body positivity into 3 goals: to educate, to empower, and to elevate. To educate through early detection of scoliosis and discussion with the help of our schools and LGUs. To empower by standing as an example, as an inspiration to promote confidence and self-acceptance to people with disabilities, and lastly to elevate by sharing and amplifying the voices of our scoliosis warriors and all the people with disabilities. Through this, I believe with the tagline, "Beauty that smiles from within," it is not about how we see ourselves in the mirror, but how we choose to reflect ourselves. And may we all choose to reflect kindness, love, and hope, because that is the kind of beauty that never fades. Thank you.
Candidate number 15, Evelyn Garcia. Thank you so much, ladies. Palakpakan po natin, candidates 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Thank you so much. And you may now relax off stage. We will be seeing more of our ladies later on, but for now, why don't we give them a little bit of a break, everybody? Why not take this time na imbita ko na ang tanan-tanan sa mga tanan na magkalatabo sa inyong palaabuton ng MassKara Festival 2025. And of course, ang ating mga highlights for Miss Bacolod MassKara 2025. On October 1, the MassKara Festival kickoff. October 3, our talent competition for Miss Bacolod MassKara. October 4, festival costume competition for Miss Bacolod MassKara. And October 8, corporate sponsors day for Miss Bacolod MassKara. So we will see you there, everybody. But if you want to see our ladies once more with the crown on their heads, join us on the coronation night, October 12, 7 p.m. at the University of St. LaSalle. Get to know more details about all the event dates, tanan nilang ganaps and happenings for the MassKara Festival, and Miss Bacolod MassKara in our official Facebook pages, Miss Bacolod MassKara and MassKara Festival 2025. I would now like to take this time to let the ladies inhale and exhale a little bit more at the back. Kaysaliwan, aton pasalamatan ang tanan ng mga sponsors for making all festivities and all events possible. Thank you, sponsors. MassKara 2025 is made possible through the efforts of Mayor Greg Casataya and supported by the Sangguniang Panlungsod of Bacolod City and presented by Bacolod Gugma Foundation Incorporated. Brought to you by Grace Pharmacy, San Miguel Beer, and Negros Power in partnership with Unilab, Lucico Group of Companies. Special thanks to SM City Bacolod, Playtime, Uratex, Secret Fresh, Rivero Family, Smart, and Manulife. Our official entertainment partners, JBL, Coke, TikTok, Pepsi, Converge, Globe and Gcash, and GSM. Our official hotel partners, Royce Hotel and Convention Center, Northwest Inn, Park Inn, and El Fisher. Maraming salamat to our official pasalubong partners, Mercy and Bongbongs. Our official advertising partner, Abercon Media Group, MDY Advertising, Three Popes, and Steel Art. Thank you to our official radio partners, Love Radio and Easy Rock. Our official merchandise partner, Mangkas. Our official hydration partner, Locari Sweat. Our official bottled water, Nature Spring. Our official water provider, Prime Water. Let's begin. The first award is the Legacy Media Award. Our winner will be receiving a sash, cash, and bouquet. This will be awarded by anchor and correspondent of GMA Regional TV 1 Western Visayas, Mr. Adrian Prietos, PR Director and Media Relations Head of Bacolod Foundation Incorporated, Ms. Luis Lian Gobe, and Festival Director and President of Bacolod Foundation, Mr. Rodney Ascalon, together with Councilor M. Ang. Ladies and gentlemen, our Legacy Media Award goes to Miss Bacolod MassKara number 9, Sofia K. Zaragoza. The Digital Media Award, to be awarded by Mr. N. Hoven, President of the Aggressive Bloggers and Content Creator for Bacolod Lifestyle YouTube and Facebook channels. Luis Lian Gobe, PR Director and Media Relations Head of Bacolod Foundation Incorporated, and Director Rodney Ascalon, Festival Director and President of Bacolod Foundation Incorporated. Our Digital Media Award